Hi, good morning. It is quite a beautiful spring morning, and this is the first recording I'm making this year in the garden. So I hope you really enjoy it. We've got the spring equinox in 2 weeks, so she's kind of build up to that. Although there will be another one coming, another video. So it's super. I hope you enjoy it. We're going to start in a child's pose. I don't think you'll need any props, but if you have blocks at home, you might want to put a couple of blocks in. So just coming to the child's pose, wide-legged, and bring the hands out in front of you. Just allow yourself to settle, to bring your awareness to the breath. Just deepening and lengthening the breath. Noticing any sounds you can hear around you. Maybe you can hear the beautiful bird song around me. When you're ready, you can just curl the hands around to the left side, taking a stretch through the right side body. And back from center, curling the hands around to the left to the right side. And coming back to center. And just walking the hands back now. And you can walk them all the way back. And just see about bringing the knees in together now. Bring the left hand behind you and just reach the right arm up and over to the left, lifting up the hips. We're going to be doing lots of heart openers in this session. And releasing down and just switching sides. And release. From here, coming into a tabletop position, and you can just take your cow-cat, so inhale and exhale to round. Inhale into cow pose, drop the belly, and exhale to round and contract. And last one, inhale and exhale. Just coming back to center now. We'll just add on doing cow-cat to child's pose. So inhale to cow and exhale rounding to cat all the way back to child's pose. Inhaling, coming into your child's pose, rounding and drawing back. Inhale forward into your cow pose, rounding through cat to child's pose. And again. Good. And now just walking the hands back behind you, bringing the shoulders together behind you, open up the heart here, lift up. The chin to come out. Let's come into our first downward dog. So just walking the hands forward, the feet back, and you can bend one knee and straighten the other, just paddling out here. forehead. And then bring the feet a little bit wider. Draw the chest towards the thighs. 2 cleansing breaths here. So big inhale. Exhale out the mouth. And again, inhale. And exhale. And when you're ready, bending the knees, looking forward and just traveling to the top of your mat. Bringing the feet hip width apart. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale. Inhale again. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lifting all the way up. Salute to the sun. Exhale, palms to the heart. Inhaling here. And exhaling, bringing the hands back behind you. Opening up the chest. Now folding forward. So just really letting the head and neck drop down here. Keep pulling the hands up and away from you. And release the hands down. Inhale, half lift, pull that back. Exhale, let's step back to plank now, left foot first, followed by the right foot. And just find your plank. Draw the belly button to the spine. Press through the balls of the feet. Inhale to shift the weight forward. And exhale, let's lower down, knees, chest, forehead, or in one long line down to the ground. Bringing the forehead down, the hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, little baby cobra. Exhale. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. And last one, let's hover the hands. Exhale. Pressing up to table or plank. And back to downward dog. Good. And when you're ready, traveling to the top of your mat. Inhaling to bend the knees, look forward. Exhaling to step and maybe hopping up. Half lift. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhale. And just take a moment here, just grounding through the feet in your Tadasana. Perhaps bringing the hands one over the other onto the upper chest. Just connect with your breath here. Just feeling grounded and lifting up through the feet. Lifting also up through the base of the spine, up through the crown of the head. And just tuning in, just looking at Patanjali's second niyama today, which is contentment, or santosha in Sanskrit. So really breathing in a sense of contentment into your body today, feeling a sense of appreciation for your amazing body and what it can do, appreciating it as it is now, not when you've lost weight, not tomorrow, just now, what you've got, and the same in your life, just tuning into that sense of contentment with all the many good things you have in your life. It doesn't mean that you're happy with everything, of course not. And at different times there'll be different challenges, but just being content with where you are now in your life. Each moment is full of opportunity, full of potential. So just tapping into that abundant, universal energy. And when you're ready, we're going to blink open the eyes and let's inhale, reach both arms. And exhale again, just bringing the hands back behind you, opening up the chest. And then folding forward again. You can always bring the feet a little bit wider. Just finding a sense of comfort and ease in your practice today. A sense of contentment. Not really pushing too hard, just enjoying the sense of opening up through the chest, through the shoulders. And then releasing the hands down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. And exhale, let's step the left foot back first, dropping the left knee down. Then you can bring the arms up, your palms facing in. Just breathe here. So it is a beautiful morning today, but it's also freezing in my garden. It's still quite early. So we're going to be moving quite a good pace so I can stay warm. Hopefully it'll match your pace too. Inhale here and exhale, open up the chest, the heart, maybe sink the hips down. And then inhale, come back to center. And exhale, framing that front foot, will come into our first twist. Left hand down, right hand up. Stretching and reaching open here. Drawing the bottom shoulder away as well as the top shoulder up. And when you're ready, let's pivot the left shin out and bring the right foot back, finding your adjusted side plank, Vajrasthana. Reaching up high, maybe also reaching up the right foot, and maybe reaching the right arm alongside the ear. Stretch and reach long, keep that right foot firmly flexed. Maybe draw that right hip back, find that alignment in your body. And then when you're ready, releasing back to center. And you can take your vinyasa, lowering down, cobra. Just make your way back to downward dog. Good. Let's travel forward, inhaling and exhaling, stepping or hopping to the top of your mat, half lift. Exhale, inhaling and exhale. Inhale, arms rise. And exhale to fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, the right foot steps back, making your way up into your low lunge. Inhale. And exhale to open up. Inhale, reaching forward again. And exhale, find your twist. Right hand down, left hand up. And transitioning to your side plank. Left foot steps back, reaching high. And maybe lifting left foot up. Any variation you want to take here. If you want to hold the left foot, take a quad stretch here, go there. Making this practice exactly what you need. I'm just here to guide. And releasing, coming back to center. Passing through your vinyasa. Straight back to downward dog. Cleansing breaths here. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And making your way up to the top of the mat. Half lift. Exhale. Inhaling. Arms rise. Vajrasthana. And exhale. Arms to the heart. So moving from here into your chair pose. Inhale. And exhale, just sink the hips down. Most of the weight is in the heels. Inhale here. And exhale, let's open up to the right. Breathing here. And inhale, come back to center. And exhale, twist to the left. Breathe here. Keep the knees together. Keep hugging the inner thighs in. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, let's fold. Halfway lift, flat back. And exhale, we'll step the right foot back. Make your way up into your high lunge. Maybe transitioning by bringing the hands onto the hips. Keeping my microphone is still uncovered by this jumper. First time I'm practicing yoga in a polar neck. Breathe here. And when you're ready, let's cat this open the arms again. We'll take a flow with it. Inhale, exhale to open up. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale to open. Inhale. Ooh. And exhale. And when you're ready, coming back to center. And we'll just twist to the left here. Left hand back, right hand forward. And when you're ready, inhale, center. And exhale again, just twisting to the left. And this time bringing the left hand either onto the lower back here or onto the back leg. And see about reaching the right hand up, looking over the left shoulder for your exalted lunge. Inhale, coming back. And exhale, framing the front foot. Right hand down, left hand up. Finding that twist. Draw the left hip back. And then from here, you can transition into your side plank, either by dropping the right knee here and finding that adjusted version that we just took, or you can draw that left foot back. Stack the feet here, lifting up through the side obliques. And releasing, passing through your plank, shifting forward, lowering all or perhaps halfway, upward dog or cobra, straight back to downward dog. And again, a couple of cleansing breaths, big inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, making your way up to the top of the mat, halfway lift, exhale, inhaling, arms rise, and exhale, palms to the heart. Back into your chair, Utkatasana. Sink the hips down, engaging the lower belly here. Let's inhale, exhale, twist left first this time. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, left foot steps back. And just finding your high lunge. Both hips shining forward. And let's see this time about bringing the hands together behind the back and just opening up this way. And then coming back to center. Let's twist to the right. Right hand back, left hand forward, and find your exalt here, either by bringing that right hand onto the lower back, maybe onto the back leg. And then coming back to center, finding your twist, hands down first, reaching the right hand up, and then transitioning to your side plank or adjusted side plank with the left knee down. Keep squeezing and lifting. And release into plank. Find your vinyasa or skip it. Paddling out the legs maybe. Then when you're ready, we're going to drop the knees down. And I'm just going to readjust so you can hear me. Make sure everything's tucked in so my microphone is still there. And then you can just come from here into your Sphinx pose. Sorry, your forearm plank pose first. So keep the knees down, or perhaps the knees can be up, you choose here. If you want the knees up, just flexing the feet. Focus on lengthening the neck, reaching the crown of the head forward. Keep breathing here. And see about lifting the hips up into dolphin. And lowering down. Inhale to lift up. And exhale to lower. Inhale, let's lift up again. And exhale to lower, dropping the knees down. lowering down, and now finding your Sphinx. Shining the heart forward. Opening up through the heart center. And from here, finding your forearm side plank. So bringing the right forearm diagonally across the mat, keeping the right knee down, or perhaps lifting it up, reaching up here. And maybe bringing the left foot back behind you and opening up through the left shoulder, the chest here. And switching sides. Coming back through center, left forearm crosses, and reaching up. Keep squeezing, lifting through the left side body. And then again, maybe bring that right foot behind, open up through the right shoulder and chest. Coming back to center, move back to forearm plank. Find your forearm plank, breathe here. And lower the knees down, back to Sphinx. And releasing. From here, let's find locust pose, so you can bring the forehead down. And we'll just do a variation, which is half locust, half bow, so you can reach the right hand forward and bring the left hand onto the left foot. And we're going to lift everything up on both sides of the body. And when you're ready, peeling and lifting up. And release down. And just taking that same thing to the other side. Left hand forward. And lift everything up. And release. Bringing the forehead down. And just see about bringing the knees wide and just windshield wipering the legs. And then we'll take bow pose, Dhanurasana, so bringing the hands onto the feet, draw the knees together, and try and, as you lift, keep the knees together on the same line as the hips, and when you're ready, lifting up. And releasing. Pressing yourself up. Moving into rabbit pose. So just flexing the feet, bringing the head down and reaching for the heels. So tucking the head in, drawing the belly in, so kind of drawing the belly up towards the back, spine, and really trying to lengthen the lower back. And releasing. And from here, let's come into downward dog again. So, wow, it's so cold. So from here, coming into downward dog, bringing the feet wide to the edges of the mat. And we're going to just bring the hands a little bit closer to the legs. Bring the right hand onto the left leg, looking under the left shoulder. Finding a twist here. And then switching sides. And when you're ready, let's travel forward to the top of the mat, finding a ragdoll. Just dropping the head down. Stillness, or maybe a little sway from side to side. And then when you're ready, hands down, you can heel toe the feet in so they're hip width or together. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms rise, lift up. And exhale, palms to earth. So just taking a moment here to allow the breath to settle. Maybe hands onto the upper chest again. Relax the face. Just tune in here. And just having a look at your life and looking at how far you've come, what you've achieved, especially on a mental level. And thinking about what you would like to create in your life. The most important thing that we can all do is really be ourselves, to be authentic in each moment. So perhaps just focusing on that, taking all the pressure off yourself and just choosing santosha, contentment, acceptance of yourself, and just knowing that if you can show up as yourself, as your most authentic self, you're going to be helping everyone you come into contact with. No pretense. No one can do what you can do, how you do it. So just really owning that, feeling that sense of power. Knowing that you do have amazing gifts to share. So when you're ready, you can blink open the eyes. We'll take one more standing sequence now. So back into chair, inhaling and exhaling, sinking the hips down. And just bringing the hands to prayer at your heart. And to bring the weight into the right foot and just hover the left foot. Stay with it. Stay with the breath. And when you're ready, let's lift up into one-legged Tadasana. And from here back to Warrior One. So stepping the left foot back. Left foot is at a diagonal, maybe bringing the feet a bit wider here. Opening up. And then from here, I want you to just bring the hands behind the back. And we'll find Humble Warrior. So opening up through the chest again, lifting up, and then folding forward over that front leg. So right shoulder is just over the right knee or just inside it. Just surrendering the energy down. And trusting the universe. Letting go to what is. And when you're ready, let's press into the front foot and lift up and out. Coming back to Warrior One. And then opening up to Warrior Two. So front heel in line with the back arch or back heel. Sink the hips down. Breathe here. Inhale, reach forward a little bit more. And exhale, reverse, reach up and back, stretch into the right side body. And then lifting up and cartwheeling the hands to the very top of the mat in front of you. And finding a standing splits, lifting the left leg up. And breathing into that length in the right foot through the crown of the head. Keep lifting up. And then release, just bringing the left foot outside the right foot, outside the right edge of the right foot, walking the hands in. And just keeping that right knee quite bent and the left leg straight, curling the hands around the right. So again, just really focusing on a sense of acceptance of where you are right now in your life. And if you're not happy with exactly where you are, just finding a sense of grace and thinking about ways that you can change the things you can change and just trying to find some ease and contentment with the things you can't. Going with the tide rather than against it. Trying not to resist. And then we're going to stretch around to the left side. Drawing the right hip gently back. And coming back to center now. Bringing both feet together. Halfway lift. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. We'll take a flow between the sides, so reaching the arms up. And diagonal forward. Halfway lift. Back to plank. Chaturanga. Shifting the weight forward, lowering or halfway. Upward dog or cobra. Straight back to downward dog. Traveling forward to the top of the mat. Your rhythm, your time. Half lift. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. So this time the weight will come into the left foot. We're going to come back into that chair pose. Bring the palms to your heart. Weight comes into the left foot. Find your drishti, something you can focus on that's not moving. And reaching both arms up. Spreading the toes wide of that standing leg. Finding that sense of stability. And then from here we'll step back into warrior one. So the right foot's diagonal, shining the feet forward, the hips forward, and breathe here. Pressing into that back foot. And then again, humble warrior. Bring the more unusual thumb on top. Open up the chest. And dive forward here. Inhale to lift back up. Coming back to your warrior one. And then transition to warrior two. Inhale, reach forward. And exhale, reverse. Reach up and back. breathe here. And then coming up and finding your standing splits, lifting the right leg up. Again, breathing into that length from the back foot through the crown of the head. And releasing right foot outside the left foot. Let's find a twist, curling the fingers round to the left. Hopefully getting a beautiful stretch into the right IT band. Resting where you feel the stretch start and where can you feel it end. And then coming back to the center, curling the hands to the right. And back to center. Let's bring the feet together. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale to fold. And bringing the feet out wide. Finding a yogi squat here. Just sinking the hips down. Pressing the palms in. And maybe just using the elbows to press the knees open a little more. Relax the face. And from here, releasing. Just lowering yourself down onto your back. You're just coming down onto your back. Lowering all the way down. And you can come into your regular Shavasana. Any other shape that feels supportive for you, finding that now. Relaxing the face and allowing yourself to melt down into your mat. Softening the face. Just taking these last few minutes to rest, digest all the benefits. And if you do have time to stay in your Shavasana at home, just making the most of the time you have to rest. And if not, you're going to just start to take some movements through the ankles and wrists, little circles, coming back to the breath. And then when you are ready, you're rolling to one side. Making your way up to a seat. And one more time, just bringing your hands onto your heart center, just connecting here. Feeling a sense of santosha, contentment, connected to yourself, connected to all other beings. Bring your hands together in prayer now. Namaste. Thank you very much. I'll hopefully see you soon. I'm literally shivering. It's so cold. But hopefully you enjoyed that, and I'll make another spring equinox one soon. Thank you.